We'll start with sums based on inverse trigonometric functions connected with algebraic terms. So these sums are based on your multiple and submultiple angles of trigonometric functions. That is value of sine 2 theta, sine 3 theta and sine theta. We'll start with simple example. So prove that 3 sine inverse of x is equal to sine inverse of 3x minus 4x cube. Here few sums will be given in the form of prove that, and sometimes it will be given expressed in the simplest form. Now when it is prove that, we have to take side containing more number of terms and prove equals to side containing less number of terms. It will be easy to prove. So first sum is prove that 3 sine inverse of x is sine inverse of 3x minus 4x cube. I will take right hand side because it contains more number of terms. RHS sine inverse of 3x minus 4x cube. So instead of x here, you have to think of trigonometric function and substitute. Then it will be converted to one of the multiple angle formulas or 3 theta formula. So substitution should be done in such a way that, so as far as possible, if outside is sine inverse, inside also have to convert in terms of sine function. Outside is cos inverse, you should try to convert in terms of cos function as far as possible. Otherwise, sometimes outside sine inverse, inside will be cos, outside cos inverse, inside will be sine. So this sum I will start with substitution. Put x is equal to sine theta. So what will be value of theta here? So we can write therefore sine inverse of x equals to theta. This is by using definition of inverse trigonometric function, or we can write theta equals to sine inverse of x. So from first to third step in all sums we can write directly. So if x is equal to sine theta, theta equals to sine inverse of x. So what happens to given sum? Therefore we have sine inverse of 3x. 3x becomes 3 sine theta. Wherever x is there you have to put sine theta minus 4x cube. 4x cube is sine cube theta. Because x is sine theta, x cube is sine cube theta. Now this 3 sine theta minus 4 sine cube theta is expansion of sine 3 theta. So we can rewrite this as sine inverse of sine 3 theta. Now this whole thing is converted like sine inverse of sine y. Sine inverse of sine y. So what is sine inverse of sine y? Sine inverse of sine y is y. What is sine inverse of sine y? Sine inverse of sine y is y. Instead of y it is 3 theta. Therefore sine inverse of sine 3 theta is 3 theta. Now what is value of theta? Theta is sine inverse of x. What is theta? Sine inverse of x. So we can resubstitute this as 3 times sine inverse of x. So which is your left hand side. This is your left hand side. So next we will start with prove that 3 times cos inverse of x, 3 times cos inverse of x equals to cos inverse of 4x cube minus 3x. 3 times cos inverse of x equals to cos inverse of 4x cube minus 3x, where x belongs to 1 by 2 and 1. X belongs to 1 by 2 and 1. This is a condition. So again we'll take right hand side. So right hand side is cos inverse of 4x cube minus 3x. So we can put here x is equal to cos theta. If you put x is equal to cos theta, theta will be cos inverse of x. When you put x equal to cos theta, by using definition of inverse trigonometric function, we can write theta equals to cos inverse of x. So what happens to given sum? It becomes cos inverse of 4 cos cube theta minus 3 cos theta. Cos inverse of 4 cos cube theta minus 3 cos theta. Now 4 cos cube theta minus 3 cos theta. This value is expansion of cos 3 theta. So we can write, therefore, this is cos inverse of cos 3 theta. Because 4 cos cube theta minus 3 cos theta is cos 3 theta. Again, this is like sin inverse of sin y. Or this is like cos inverse of cos y. Now, cos inverse of cos y is y. Instead of y, it is 3 theta. Therefore, we can write this equals to 3 theta. But what is theta? Theta is cos inverse of x. So, we can write this equals to 3 times cos inverse of x, which is your left hand side. This is your left hand side. Next, we will come to next sum. Express in simplest form. So here the sum is given as express in simplest form. Express in simplest form. Tan inverse of root of 1 plus x square. Tan inverse of root of 1 plus x square minus 1 divided by x, where x is not equal to 0. So we have to convert this into simplest form, means we should try to express this whole function in the simplest form. Here we can go for substitution. Put x is equal to tan theta. So we can put x is equal to tan theta. Therefore, what will be value of theta? Theta will be tan inverse of x. X is equal to tan theta. Theta will be tan inverse of x. So what happens to this sum? So this becomes tan inverse of root of 1 plus tan square theta. Tan inverse of root of 1 plus tan square theta minus 1 divided by, again x is tan theta. In the numerator, it is 1 plus x square. If you take x is equal to tan theta, x square will be tan square theta. This minus 1 as it is divided by x is tan theta. So this is tan inverse of 1 plus tan square theta is root of sec square theta. This is a trigonometric identity, minus 1 divided by tan theta. So what is root of tan square theta? Root of sec square theta. Root of sec square theta is sec theta. So it is tan inverse of sec theta minus 1 divided by tan theta. We have taken x is equal to tan theta. Theta is tan inverse of x. So this becomes root of 1 plus tan square theta minus 1 divided by tan theta. Root of 1 plus tan square theta is sec square theta minus 1 divided by tan theta. Root of sec square theta is sec theta. So this is again tan inverse of sec theta is 1 by cos theta. Sec theta is 1 by cos theta. Minus 1 can be taken as 1 by 1 divided by tan theta is sin theta divided by cos theta. What is tan theta? Sin theta divided by cos theta. So this will be tan inverse of, if you take LCM in numerator, it will be cos theta. This 1 will be multiplied by cos theta. So we get 1 minus cos theta divided by cos theta whole divided by sin theta by cos theta. So LCM is cos theta. It becomes 1 minus cos theta divided by cos theta whole divided by sin theta by cos theta. This common denominator will get cancelled. So it is tan inverse of, we can write 1 minus cos theta as 2 times sin square theta by 2. What is 1 minus cos theta? 2 times sin square theta by 2 divided by sin theta, we can write 2 times sin theta by 2 into cos theta by 2. 2 times sin theta by 2 into cos theta by 2. This 2 will get cancelled. 1 sin theta by 2 will get cancelled. So we'll be left with tan inverse of sin theta by 2 divided by cos theta by 2. We'll be left with tan inverse of sin theta by 2 divided by cos theta by 2. What is sin theta by 2 divided by cos theta by 2? So it is tan inverse of tan theta by 2. Tan inverse of tan theta by 2. Now this is like tan inverse of tan y. Tan inverse of tan y. What is tan inverse of tan y? So it is y. Now instead of y it is theta by 2. So this becomes equals to theta by 2. This theta by 2 we can write as 1 by 2 into theta. So what is theta? Theta is tan inverse of x. What is theta? Theta is tan inverse of x. So we can rewrite this as 1 by 2 into tan inverse of x. So this is in the simplest form. So next we will pass on to tan inverse of 1 upon root of x square minus 1. Next we will pass on to tan inverse of tan inverse of 1 upon root of x square minus 1. Tan inverse of root of 1 upon root of x square minus 1, where mod of x is greater than 1. Mod of x is greater than 1. Here also it is not given, prove that. So just you have to express in the simplest form. So for this we can go for substitution. Put x is equal to cosec theta. The reason is cosec square minus 1 will be cot square, root of cot square will be cot, 1 by cot will be tan. Then it will be converted in the form of tan inverse of tan y. X is equal to cosec theta, so theta is equal to cosec inverse of x. So what happens to the given sum? Tan inverse of 1 divided by root of cosec square theta minus 1. So root of cosec square theta minus 1. So what will be 1 root of cosec square theta minus 1? So it will be tan inverse of 1 divided by root of cot square theta. Cosec square theta minus 1 is cot square theta. So it is tan inverse of 1 upon cot theta. What is 1 by cot theta? 1 by cot theta is tan theta. So it is tan inverse of tan theta. Now again it is like tan inverse of tan y. What is tan inverse of tan y? Tan inverse of tan y is y. So instead of y it is theta here. So this will be theta. But what is theta? Theta is cosec inverse of x. What is theta? Cosec inverse of x. So this will be equals to cosec inverse of x. Therefore tan inverse of 1 upon root x square minus 1 is cosec inverse of x. So next we will pass on to one more sum. Tan inverse of x upon root of a square minus x square. Tan inverse of x divided by root of a square minus x square, where mod of x is less than a. Mod of x is less than a. Here we can go for substitution. Put x is equal to a sin theta. If you put x is equal to a sin theta, x upon a will be sin theta. So what will be value of theta? So therefore theta will be sin inverse of x by a. So to put x is equal to a sin theta. So what happens to this sum? Sum becomes tan inverse of a sin theta divided by root of a square as it is x is a sin theta, x square is a square sin square theta. So divided by root of a square sin square theta. This will be tan inverse of a sin theta divided by under root of a square into bracket. If you take a square as common, a square into bracket 1 minus sin square theta. Now, so this tan inverse of numerator will be as it is a sin theta and denominator will be root of a square. If you bring outside root, it becomes a, and 1 minus sin square theta is root of cos square theta. 1 minus sin square theta is root of cos square theta. So this will be tan inverse of a sin theta divided by a cos theta. This a will get cancelled. So this will be tan inverse of sin theta by cos theta is tan theta. It will be tan inverse of tan theta. Now it is like tan inverse of tan y. So what is tan inverse of tan y? Tan inverse of tan y will be y. So tan inverse of tan theta will be theta. But what is theta? Theta is sin inverse of x by a. So we can write equals to sin inverse of x by a. This is in the simplest form.